Hello and welcome to Always Bored Never Boring. I am aware that recently the content on the channel has been rather news intensive, but it just so happens that lots of interesting things that I thought were worth mentioning all happened at the same time. Don't worry, I do have lots more varied content on the way. However, before then, I really wanted to share a bit more news with you, this time regarding Masters of the Universe Battleground by Archon Studio. If you've been following my channel for a while, you will know I am a huge fan of this skirmish game. It's really good fun, if admittedly a little bit clunky at times, and features lovely miniatures. As a result, I have been purchasing the new expansions for it as soon as they have become available. The big problem with the game is that at the moment it doesn't have worldwide distribution. Due to their license, Archon Studio were limited to selling the game in Europe. That is about to change. Due to a licensing extension, Battleground is now available in North America, Australia and New Zealand. This is fantastic news. I love it when games get wider distribution. When it comes to who can access a particular game, as far as I'm concerned, the more the merrier. It's good for the hobby, but more importantly, it's good for the game. Wider distribution means more sales, and that means there's more chance of the game running for longer, and more chance of me getting all the characters I still feel are missing. Seriously, if I don't get a Prince Adam at some point, I will not be a happy boy. I have to admit, the news has also kicked me in the arse a bit to get a move on with some of the coverage for the game I have never got around to. I've been meaning to do a deep dive into the gameplay for a very long time. Maybe, just maybe, I might actually do it soon. And it would be nice to see a little spike in the viewership for the videos I have already done as well. The good news doesn't end there though. In Q2 2024, Archon Studio intend to run a Gamefound campaign that will bundle all the previously released Battleground products, providing a convenient way for those people who need to catch up to get everything at once. Not content with that, Archon Studio will also be releasing 2 new factions, promotional models and additional content as part of that campaign. If you want to be kept up to date with all of Archon Studio's crowdfunding news, you will find a link to the Archon Studio website in the video description below, where you can sign up for updates. And if you really can't wait for even more Battleground content, our last bit of good news is that March 2024 sees the release of the 4th full playable faction for the game, the Wave 7 box set, The Great Rebellion. When Battleground came out, we had just 2 factions, the Masters of the Universe and the Evil Warriors. We subsequently got the Evil Horde, and just recently we got the first character for the mercenary faction, the Fighting Foemen. We knew that sooner or later She-Ra was going to make an appearance, and here she is. The box comprises She-Ra with 5 of her companions: Glimmer, Angela, Froster, Bow, and Castaspella. And they come with 2 tokens and 37 cards, everything you need to field them in your tabletop battles. Additionally, the box includes 8 pieces of terrain to help you create the beautiful magic forest that Hordak is attempting to crush beneath his tyrannical boot. It's a nice mixture of weird plants and logs that will help to create a slightly different setting compared to the ruins of Eternia or the verdant yet dangerous swamps of Preternia from previous expansions. This set is already available for pre-order from Archon Studio Direct for €39. I will include a link for that in the video description. And the scheduled release date is the 8th of March 2024, so there isn't long to wait. Now, I have to be honest, I have collected everything for this game. I have the core game, the previous 6 waves of expansions, plus special promotional items and promo characters like He-Man with Battle Cat. But there is a good chance I will be skipping the Great Rebellion. I'm happy to see it, I know a lot of people have been waiting for it, and the game wouldn't feel quite complete without She-Ra's presence. But I just don't have the same kind of connection with She-Ra that I have with characters we have seen previously. Sure, I saw episodes of She-Ra when I was a kid, but it was the adventures of He-Man and the Masters of the Universe that I was interested in, and it was the He-Man action figures from Mattel that were constantly embroiled in battles on my bedroom floor. I wouldn't rule out the possibility of picking up the Great Rebellion if it seems like it's going to add a lot of cool cards that other factions can use, or if I thought at some point I would play the game against someone who really wanted to field the Princess of Power. But right now, this one doesn't excite me in the way all of the previous content has. Which is fine. It is not in any way a slight on the game or indeed a complaint on my part. It's common for players to choose a favourite faction, or several in my case, and to skip the rest. For the time being, I am more than happy with the 3 factions I am collecting. Besides, it won't be long until something comes along that I really am enthusiastic about. I mean, surely the Snake Men will be part of that forthcoming Gamefound campaign. But let me know your thoughts in the comments, because that is it from me for now. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please consider pressing the like button. If you really like this video, please consider subscribing if you don't already do so. And hopefully, I'll see you all again very soon. Bye bye everyone. Bye bye.